In this video, I have more HEMA footage review. I've been meaning to do more for a while. Missed a couple tournaments, I'll have to go back and review as well because this one's mostly practice footage from the past week. So there's a little bit of tournament footage in the middle, but it's mostly practice footage from the past week. I learned a lot this week from my coaches. My coach has been coaching me a couple things. And then one of my coaches specifically assigned me to rewatch the practice footage from this week, so I decided to do it on stream. He actually joins in towards the end, so that's nice. It's a fight between me and him, actually. So he joins in, and we're both talking about it. So you have both fighters' perspectives towards the end here, which is pretty nice. I learned a lot from this. Got a couple key takeaways. Hopefully you'll learn a lot too. As always, hope you enjoy, like, subscribe, follow me on Twitch. It'd be great if you joined into Twitch for these live streams, because then you can ask me questions about things or point out things. If you know stuff about HEMA and fencing, you can point out, make suggestions to me based on my footage and stuff. So it's just fun. Just a fun live experience. So do follow me over on Twitch. That way, I hope you enjoy and I hope you learn something like I did. All right, so we'll start off with this footage review with just footage from practice the other day. I think this is Monday night. Yeah, this is Monday night here. So here is me fighting Ethan. My friend Ethan, who's pretty good. Been experimenting with new techniques. So not as good as he used to be because he's doing new stuff. In a minute here, we'll move over and be centered in front of the camera. We eventually realize that the camera's available. Probably realize right here, maybe? Nope. Okay. We'll get... Oh, nope. Yep. Here I realize right here. All right. The mask off and everything. It does. So, right off the bat, how do we... All right, so right off the bat here, go back even further. Okay, so I'm approaching okay. The sword's a little low here, but it's pointed at his throat, which is good, roughly speaking. Roughly speaking, pointed at his throat. I am projecting my violence. But then I think right here I slip up and fuck up. Yeah, so I come high. Why do I come high? Oh, that was way too far. Wait, alright. Fuck. I swear, I'll adjust this eventually. Okay. So he just makes an action on my sword. He really just waxes my strong there, which is nothing, and I should not react to that. But I do by raising my sword high to no avail, and I don't bring it back down, because then he engages with it high for whatever reason. I guess maybe he thinks I'm going to cut into him from there. So he raises... What up? Nice to see you around here, Claiming Light. Now you can see if I'm good or bad. Dog. But yeah, so I have my sword way too high here. He engages, and I just step back, and it's still too high. Up, I do mostly... You already know. So I do mostly get it back in line, and then I guess I go for the hand hit there, and he stabs me in the chest. That's what we call the BA double, where I'm from. Well, Ethan got the BA double. I did not. I failed there. Again, here, my sword is too high. Don't know why my sword is so high. Let's look at this again. So I come in. He makes it. Does the same thing. He makes an blade engagement. I lift my sword. I'm also leaning back here. This is the number one problem I have, is leaning back. And my coach was just talking to me about this last night and was trying to train me out of this leaning back thing. We did a whole 45-minute intensive practice on just getting me to not lean the fuck back. So I should hopefully be much better in the future. We'll see with this, but I expect this will be the name of the game. So we'll see when we check the footage from last night if I'm any better. But here, this is terrible posture. Leaning back. This is what we call almost guard of the fisherman. Because it looks like I'm out sitting back with my fishing pole fishing. This is not as bad as the other times. But that is what we term this when you're like squatted back and you've got your sword way up. It's a terrible position to be in. Again, there is no again, there is no reason for me to be in this position at all. And so smartly though this time I step back and restart. Also, I don't know what this stance is either, this just casual walk is not great. I should be back down, recovering to an athletic stance. Like I'm on my heel here, my toe here, my knee, legs are almost straight. I should be squatted down to athletic stance. Also, my sword isn't in line anymore. You can tell from the angle. But here we go. Okay, now I get more back into it. This is looking pretty good here. He makes some blade engagements that do nothing. And then we crash into each other. Pretty sure he gets me there. Let's take a look at that again. Oh, this is so slow. All right, here we are. All right, so what happens here? Okay, so I'm here. I decide to come in as he's coming in. Oh, he looks like he initiates the attack, and I come in on the attack, and I let go of my sword of my lead hand. I can't even. Does that connect? Yeah. Okay, so I guess this is just a double. I guess we just double each other. His hit is much better than mine. Oh, no, his point slides past me. Oh, I get him with this. So if we look at this again, what happens here? I think I hook. So he has the find on me. I think right here. Right here. Yeah, when he goes, he's got the find. He's got my sword subjugated here. That's what we call it. But as he comes forward, I take off my hand. Yeah, see how my sword angle changes? So see how my sword's going straight, and it's probably not going to hit him. It's going straight, and I start to take my hand off, and it starts to angle in over his sword right there. And then as I do that, I lean back, and his goes wide. Yeah, so I kind of hit him in the face as he comes in because I take my lead hand off so I can hook behind his sword and get him. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'm fairly impressed with that. I'll take it. I thought he hit me there, though, but I guess not. I guess it bounces. All right, and then I just walk out, and he hand hits me. Let's look at that again. So here I am just prior to the hand hit. Walking forward. I have my sword a little high. Yeah. Yeah, it did seem like that, but it looks like it just goes over my shoulder. So I'm coming in high here, and my hands are a little too far forward, maybe. No, this position's mostly fine, but my sword's too high. My sword needs to be pointed down further. Your sword, oh, it's hard to tell. It'll make it a little bit easier here. It's hard to tell, but capture my cursor. Grip. Capture my cursor. Capture my. Hard to tell, but if you look at Colin here in the back, he's the guy in the blue back. My sword is just above his shoulder there, which means it's pointing way above. So that's problem one. My hands are a little far forward, and so that's why he is able to just. Oh, now the windows. Oh, so you can point is here. That's pointing not my opponent. Always be pointing at your opponent's neck or face. So that's problem one here. And so that's why he's able to cleanly come to my hands. If I had my sword pointed at him, it would be much more difficult for him to do that. He gets a nice hand hit there. That's a good flex. Good flex. I guess I really gotta watch. So here my sword's pointing much better. It's pointed at him. That's good. He starts trying to finally get out. All right. This is just me being stupid. Do this all the time. This is my number one failure state here. We rewind this here. So where do we start? Where does this actually start? It actually starts here. Okay, so he comes in. Oh, what the fuck? Let's watch this again. All right, so we're here. We're across with the tips. I step in because I think I have a good engagement. He goes to disengage and find me, and in the tempo of his sword movement, when do I initiate this thrust? I'm slow. All right. So he's basically already found me because he starts his disengage here, and then it's another several frames before I go because I start to go here. And so he's already basically completed his refine, and that's why this arrives late. And so this one-handed thrust goes in and misses. It gets hit wide because he's already refound me. And then I don't recover very quickly. I pulled back. Oh, and the crossguard goes vertical too, that just doesn't help me out. And he comes right in, and of course I lean back because I'm trying to dodge it. I don't, and it comes straight out of my hand. At least I get my head out of the way as I jump back. Yeah, so that was just, I didn't take the right tempo. If I had started that action a millisecond forward, I would have had it. I mean, not a millisecond, like a half second sooner. Again, sword too high. Engagement. Wow, Ethan is really loving smacking my strong here. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. He is definitely just laying into my strong. Regularity. I don't know what that's all about. Am I gonna go for another one-handed thrust? Oh, hey, thanks for the follow. I don't know why. TTS never works. So it looks like I'm going for another one-handed thrust here, is what we're about to see. And oh, this one actually gets in. Does this get in? Oh, it doesn't. Comes up just short, I guess. I guess that comes up short, but it wasn't the right tempo. Does this not hit? Yeah, that totally hits right there. Oh yeah, that 100% hits. Oh, does his hit though too? What was I doing? All right, let's rewatch this pass. So I do the one-handed thrust, and then I recover back like that, which my coach taught me a new recovery method. I need to start recovering up and not forward. And what the fuck happens here? Oh, I just go in. That's what happens here. I just decide it's time to fuck up Ethan. So I go in. Oh, I was looking for that. And then here's leaning back again. Leaning back again. Then reset. Then he resets low. And I'm still high. So I decide to just go in right there. And yeah, that definitely connects. That for sure connects right there. Right, that's definitely on his helmet there. But why is his sword wobbling so much? What does he connect with? Does he flat me on the top of the head? Yeah, it looks like he might flat me on the top of the head. Either way, that hit definitely connects. Oh, and then I go to, oh, that's my failure state. The failure state I end up in all the time, but I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Here, because I already got the hit. I think he hits me in the shoulder there. Yeah. Well, he hits me on the side, like the ribs. Oh, he gets the inside-outside feint on me. I hate it when people get me with that. I used to love this. But then I lost the ability to do it. And again, I'm leaning back. So I just bite on the inside-outside feint there. There's not much to that. Did that get in? Yeah. I must get in. Yeah, I just come in. I just full send this one-handed thrust. Yeah, that's flex. Yeah, that's in his chest. That is a good one-handed thrust right there. Also, I don't know why this is so fuzzy. I don't know why this isn't crisper. Yeah, that is a clean one-handed thrust. Maybe I am good at that. Maybe that is my best move. My coach was saying the other day that's my best move, and maybe it's true. I don't know what that was. Ethan's sword is very low. Oh, he gets around the hand there. I think that one hurt. I remember that one. Miss a hand cut there. Did I die? Do I make my hit? Nope. Nope. I completely whiff. That's fine. Oh, Ethan gets me good here. Now let's break this down. He just comes out from nowhere. Here, I step back because I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And he brings the sword forward and it's low, and I step in and he moves it up again. And I'm like, all right, I don't give a fuck. Why are you moving your sword around, bro? I'm gonna just go. So actually, am I lunging in? Am I starting a lunge here? No, I'm just taking a huge ass step. Why am I taking such a big? Oh, I know what I'm doing. He has a sword out of position, so I'm trying to cut his head. I want to just lunge forward and fling my sword into his head. But yeah, he sees. But this is dumb. This right here is dumb. So this is what we call. All right. This is a quick crash course in what not to do when fencing. All right, you should never. First off, you should take small steps when you're fencing. When you're most vulnerable in fencing is when you're taking a step. You want to make those steps as small and as quick as possible. So you should never take a step like that. Like see how far, well, it gets cut short. But see how far my foot comes forward? Look at that. Look at that. This is all still the same step as it goes back. The step starts back here. Look at how long this step is. It's not even, it's still going. All right, here we go. So yeah, so here we go. I step here. All right, finish that step. I'm up on my toes. And then I decide to take this next step, and look at this next step all the way forward here. Look how far that is. That is way too far. Ethan knows that while I'm stepping, I can't do much else. What's worse is I'm doing this into measure. So we call moving into measure is moving into range with your opponent. So I'm taking this giant step into measure, and I'm not engaging a sword. There are 3 things you should never do. Well, mostly 2 things. Don't take big steps. Always make sure you have their sword covered as you're entering into measure, which I do not do here. I do not have a sword covered as I'm entering into measure. I'm not even in a threatening posture as I enter into measure. And I'm taking too big of a step. So Ethan's just like, all right, buddy, bet, and just stabs me in the face. Oh, the 3rd thing I'm doing here is I'm also initiating with a cut. Apparently a bad idea. Trying to initiate with a cutting action as your first move, longsword, it's typically, well, really with any sword, it's typically a poor choice. If your sword has a point in the end, you should use the point blade as a general rule. But so I break all 3 rules here, and I lean back. Well, that's just because I'm getting stuck in the throat. Of course, I'll lean back because I'm getting stuck in the throat. That was just bad on me across the board. So again, sword's a little high, but then again, so is his. So that's okay. Not an athletic stance, and I think it came straight in a measure there without really making an engagement, which is odd. There we go. Oh, does he get me? I don't know. I gave him that. Oh no, yeah, that was through the strong. So we keep going. Just through the strong. The crossguard doesn't count. So what happens here? Anytime your points are up and crossed, the best move is generally to cut around to their arms. Usually you want to try to hit like the wrist or upper arm. So that's what I tried to do there, but the range was not quite right, and I come down to a crossguard. That's also why that is that good crossguard, because that's a very common cut. That's why you want to come out onto the forearm where it's locked by the crossguard. Comes like Yeah, and like here, our tips are we're not quite high enough, and we're not quite close enough for that to work. But I bet you I try it again. Oh, and I get it. Oh no, he doesn't like it. Wait, do I not get it? Oh, okay, I get it, then he gets it. Okay, we're just not resetting fully. But let's break this down here. Oh no, wait, the previous one. Mine hit. Wait, why? Here we go. So this, I I I hit with this and it works. That's fine. But look at this. Do I lunge here? This feels like it was probably a bad move, even though it works. Because we're here at this crossing. And yeah, I just full send this. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if I like full sending that there. Like it gets in this time, but that feels like it's going to have a low percentage of success. And he does the same thing to me. Oh, we only got one more here? All right. All right. Let's try to find out what happens here. I'm entering in. I think I'm taking way too big a step. Look how big these steps are, dude. Yeah, look at how big these steps are. Why is AMD updating right now? All right. Where's the step start? Where's my foot down on the ground? Jesus. All right, this is what we call a passing step because your feet pass each other. All right, where's my foot flat? My foot's flat more or less here. My front foot. So this is more or less where, yeah, I think here. Yeah, it looks like the step starts here. This looks like me, fairly balanced posture. Get this updater out of here. Okay. So from here, I think I start my step. And that step, look at this shit. It's still not down. Oh my God. Look at that fucking step. Wonder I'm bad. Fuck, dude. That's like, that is a huge step. A huge step. Oh man. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. And then what happens next? Oh, I bring my back foot up, and I realize that it's not a stable position to be standing now. I'm not even on my toes. I'm like floating. That foot is floating. Yeah, see? Because then I see that he's coming. I decide to try to step back. But now I'm in this position, I can do jack shit. I have zero options here. Does he let me fully recover? Oh, I don't fully recover back, and then I rock forward again. The other thing I'm bad at. So I take a half step back into a bad position and then rock forward. And he sees that and just goes. And then I'm trying to step back again. And so right here, there's nothing I can do. I'm just fucked. Because I'm middle of a step back, the most vulnerable position to be in. My sword is not correctly aligned. It's not pointed at him. If you can tell by the angle of the hand, it's also pointed off to the side. It's pointed high and to the side. So he comes in over my strong here, which you should never do, right? That should be an easy parry. But because I'm so off balance and because I got the sword out of presence, I physically can't move, block it. Like, if I were on firm footing right now, this would be a very easy parry because his comes in at the strongest part of my sword. So down here at the bottom is the strongest part of my sword. So you never want to attack through this section of the sword because it's very easy for them to but since I'm so far out of position and I don't have my feet grounded, I can't really move. So he just stabs me. But I am moving back, so I just throw my body weight back to try to keep the sword from contacting me. And I do decent job there. Oh, does that sword actually never touches me there? Does it? It might stick. It looks like. I'm trying to see if this sticks. No, I don't think that sticks, actually. Yeah, so I don't think that hits me. So I think I successfully dodge it by just throwing myself backwards. Then I'm in this terrible position. I see he's close, so I stick the hand out to try to go for the blade grab. But I'm still stepping backwards. See, that's the problem. Is I threw my weight back with as hard as I could to try to dodge that. And so I'm off balance here. Yeah, so now I'm off balance and I have to keep taking this step because I still have to, because you can see my weight is all over here with no foot. Not really. My center of mass is just slightly behind my foot. So I got to bring this other foot back to keep myself from falling backwards. Which pulls me further away. As I'm trying to reach forward, I'm stepping back. Because like, see, now my center of mass is stable over between my feet. Right? At this point, I'm too far back in my hand. And so I can't get the grab. So instead, he just smashes it into my fingers. And then as I'm trying to come around to try to stick my sword into him. Oh, I guess I get it into him. He comes down on my thumb. Quality, but he pulls that one. He's actually really good about. He actually pulls both of these hits. If you look, because he's coming around, he's about to wallop me in the head. Then he sees my fingers out, pulls it back. You can see his hands, and you can see it if you watch it in real time. You can see it. Because he sees my fingers come out. Yeah, you can see how he. Yeah, so that's the problem there. So again, a surprising amount of it is posture. As much as you would think sword fighting is about blade actions, a surprising amount of it is just like posture stuff. Posture is really important. Posture and footwork, as you just saw there, because that outcome was entirely decided by my posture and footwork. I guess we decided to fight one more. I thought we had said one more previously, but I guess we decided not end on that. Again, terrible posture here. So he engages my blade, and I recoil for whatever reason, because I don't think this is even a very good blade engagement. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. There's no reason for me to be doing this. Like, he's coming high. There's no reason for my sword to be that high. Yeah, my sword is higher than his. There's no reason for that. Plus, I'm stepping backwards and leaning back. So I really got to fix this leaning back, because not only is it creating it's creating several problems, which I don't care to enumerate right now, but I've enumerated a couple of them. But yeah, I guess I probably reset though. I think that looks like it hits cross guard. I don't know what the fuck this recovery is. Why am I twisted? Why am I twisted sideways? It's a terribly unstable stance. All right, well I get to recover there again now. One thing about Ethan is he's not a super aggressive fencer, so it does give you time to recover and think about your actions, which is nice. It's nice to fight him because you can play a more strategic game with Ethan, because that's what Ethan wants to play a strategic game, and he wants to take things slow and strategically try to figure out the right move. And so if you also take things a little slow and play a strategic game, he'll let you do that. So you can do that back and forth. Of course, that means the best way to fence him is to be very aggressive and not let him do that. But in any case, it's nice sometimes just to spar with him. He's a really good person to spar with because he's very technical and very much likes to play that strategic game. So you can take things a little slow and really experiment with different techniques when you're sparring with Ethan typically. And then yeah, here again, that was just another reach. Oh wait, do I make it? So wait, what happened? What the fuck happens here? I recovered here, and he's there, and he's coming in. Oh, you can see how far forward he's leaning. He's coming. And so I go, and I get that parry. I'm fully covered from him here. There's no attack he can make from here that will hit me. But then for some reason, because he comes back to rechamber, he's going to cut in different angles. He's going to cut down on my ribs because my head's covered. So that means that my ribs are open. Yeah, that's what he's going to try to do here. Or my arm. He's coming for my ribs or my arm. My elbow, maybe. And so I go to try to get the grab, and I don't. really get it. Does he pull back here? What does he pull back for? Oh, then he comes around and hits me in the head. Does he hit that first one? Oh, yeah. Yeah, he does. Okay. Yeah. They were talking about it. Oh, man. All right, well, that's that footage, I guess. I think what we should hit next. We can probably hit... the more exciting as we do the worst tooth tournament footage. That's pretty good. Also, like, really a highlight reel. All right. This is now Boar's Tooth footage review. So this is the tournament we had recently. So this is from 2 weeks before that last video. Absolute shit. That's so this is gonna be 4 fights. It's gonna be really fast. But here's 4 fights at this weird angle. Is that my sword that I'm using? I'm using my actual sword. That's odd. I don't usually use my sword. My sword's kind of defective. The sword I was using in the previous video is my coach's. So I don't know why this is supposed to be 1080p, but it's not really looking like 10. All right. All right. So right off the bat, we see me open. This video. I think this video is spent. But yeah, right off the bat, you see me open with this. He's just standing there. He's just standing there, and I'm like, "Fuck you, buddy." Connect even. Oh, it does not. Maybe. I don't know. However, yeah. So the judge doesn't call it. He comes in, tries to get my hands. This is the guy I also beat in Ascalon. I mean, not Ascalon, in Rev Rumble, which was a month, which was 2 months, a month and a half before this. So this was like mid-August or early August. The other tournament, Rev Rumble, was July 4th weekend, and I beat this guy there, and he remembered me. So I guess it left that impression. But yeah, he hits my strong a bit. Yeah, he wants to hit my strong a lot, which is not a thing. Here he comes low, and I smack him in the head. Is that flat? Is that flat? Let's see. His hit is nothing, right? Like he comes around. Maybe actually. I guess that's a cut to the hip. Where is his? Yeah, I guess he cuts me in the hip there. I guess he's got a good hit. What about mine? I come down and I come around. I've got the crossguard there. That flat? Sure as hell looks flat. It doesn't flex that much. That's a minimum of flex if you. Well, no, I think that was flat. That's because he moves his head. Because when it's coming in, like right here, this is not at the right angle. Coming in, that's a pretty good angle right there. But maybe it's a little bit too high. Right there. That point of contact. Feels. Oh no, it catches them. It comes in sideways. It catches. It moves his head. That's what's moving his head there. That's not him moving. That's me smacking his head to the side. Yeah. Okay. That connects. What do we got here? Hitting the strong. Oh, and then he comes around to hit me in the hands, and I press him in the face. At this point, get in. Why am I leaping forward? What am I doing? Oh, it's a cut. I cut into his head again? Oh, he stabs me in the neck? Wait. That was pretty fast. Alright, so he cuts into the strong. Goes up. Oh, yeah, he thrusts me. Throat there, I guess. Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright. Yeah, he gets me. That must have been 2 doubles. I remember beating this guy. I think the judges called it as I just straight up beat this guy. I think they missed his I think they missed that. Alright, so again, he's making a lot of weird, stupid, useless blade engagements. Then he gets me in the hands and I just kind of go in and skewer him. And they do give me that thrust for sure. Oh, this is my friends. Alright, this is what I got with her. So she tends to catch me off guard with weird actions. I mean, I don't know. I think she'd consider me a friend. She's really cool. She's a doctor and everything. I don't know. Fuck it. I think we're friends. Also, am I still in my club Discord right now? I am in my club Discord, just talking to nobody. That's fine. Yeah, what do we got here? This get in? I go for a thrust. Absolutely lay out for this. Well, not lay out, but I'm way spread out. That's. Oh, this is the one where he called. Oh no, that's in. But then she gets me. I think it's the one that they called for her. I think they called that one for her, but that definitely gets in. On here. This is what I mean by she catches me off guard like weird shit. Like she comes in here, she comes in the cut to the, what is that? That's my outside. Comes in with a cut to my outside. Comes around. I think it misses. Brings it up. They call hold here? Fuck. Hold just a bit. That's this hit. I guess we both stab each other. Comes here. Oh, so she does hit me in the elbow there. Then I try to full send into her throat afterwards. Alright, there I get her in the arms. Yeah, she wins that match. This is so fast. This footage has to be sped up. I am not this fast. I wish I was, but I'm not. So he tries a one-handed thrust. Wait, they give him that one-handed thrust? That wasn't in. Or they give it to me? That's the question here. I don't know if that connects it. That skates hard. Question is, right here, is it impacting my shoulder? Maybe. Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, this guy that fucks me up with him. Yeah. Oh, he really reached for that. Oh, is this I think this is the last hand hit that I was not expecting, because that's because he reaches for it. He basically dives for that shit. Look at this. Look how far he is out. Really one of my hands. Just really was on my hands. This is the guy. Okay, so this is my fight with Jim, who's a professional stuntman, and he's the one who actually recorded all this footage. So he's a very active and dynamic fencer. So I had to step up to match. Oh, he only has our hits in here. He doesn't have the full match. People like this fight though. It was a fun fight. It's also kind of hard to see what's going on here with our postures and our steps, but he's doing a lot of blade actions. I'm not biting on them. He comes in. I know I have range. He's a little shorter than me, so. Oh, I whiffed that. Well, I mean, well, actually, let's see. They don't give me the point. Where is it? They don't give me the point for this. Let's see. Does this actually get in? So he has a sword low, which is why I decided, and he's out of range. So I decided to send it. Oh, yeah, I guess I don't. Yeah. Nope. Nope, nothing there. But here's the trick. Here's the trick, ladies and gentlemen. When you're fighting in a tournament, you make a big action like this. What you do is when you complete it, even if you miss, you pose. See this pose right here? See how I just fucking pose? Look at this pose. Look at this. And I just stand up with my sword still out like that. And I step back as if to confidently be like, I got this, judge. And that's what they call hold, because I fucking sell it. So you gotta sell it. When you make an attack, you gotta sell it. So even though I missed there, they don't give him, because if you see, right, where is it? Right here. Maybe not. I'm not sure if that's a quality hit or not. I guess it's not. That's not really a quality hit. But he was definitely about to fuck me up. Judge called hold, which saves me. I fucking sold it. You always gotta sell it. That was a good fight though. That was fun. I like that one. Ah, shit. That was the end of that video, I guess. All right, whatever. That's fine. Throat is getting shit. Too much talking. Okay. What do we want to do now? This is gonna be me fighting my coach. So this is me fighting my coach after I got that lesson posture that I was telling you about. So this is just last night's practice. This is the homework was I was assigned. Watch this footage for this coach. I have 3 coaches. Coaches by they'll hear me talk about. Oh, they're actually all in this video. One that I'm why you're here, Jesus. You know, I'm in the Discord. You could join the Discord. Yeah, see the 3 coaches. So this is 1, 2, 3. Those are my 3 main longsword coaches. You don't have to. It's fine. It makes for a cleaner audio experience if it's just me, but like, if you want to join, you can join.
Meh, because my nose is all messed up right now.
Lower
Yeah,
the
I
volume.
just I just got a I just did like a septoplasty for deviated septum and all that stuff.
Oh, why is my shit not set right? My Discord sound settings keep getting reset.
Mine did that recently too. I imagine it was probably just some app update that broke everything.
Okay. How loud are you? You're louder than me right now. That's fun. Oh, my mic is way down. Okay, here we go. All right. Ooh, too loud. Okay. Anyway. Yes. So coach 1, 2, 3. This is the coach that gave me the lesson standing in the back watching. This is the coach that I fought and told me to report back to him. So I have to make an assessment, report back to him, and explain myself, as it were. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. So he really wanted to do high cuts last night. All right, so I try a one-handed thrust there. Why do I throw a one-handed thrust right here? What did I see? Oh, there's that leaning back again. All right, what do I see here? There's nothing there. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, he does have his sword towards the inside here. And it does look like his outside might be open. He does have it kind of across his body like that. That's good. So I decided to go for it. The problem is that I'm learning this. I talked to Sean about this, my coach, about this last night. And that's one of the problems I'm making with the one-handed thrust is when I'll see an opening, like right here, Sean is open on the outside, and then I'll send it without actually having a tempo. So like I'll have a physical opening, but not a time frame of opening. And so that's the mistake. One of the main mistakes I keep making, because like he's just not moving right here. So I send it and he's able to parry.
Yeah, you're not setting up the engagement that well. So it's really easy just to make that tempo, or just to make that parry in tempo, as opposed to having to worry about something else before you send it.
Yeah, and I'm not recovering well.
Yeah, that lean back is not helping.
Yeah, that's the main thing Steve was talking to me about last night and was trying to teach me and coach me out of, and then I immediately did it again to Sean. Then Sean tries to kick me in the groin twice. As he is wont to do.
It means you're one of his favorite students if he tries to.
I know. Well, he does so much old dog shit against me. I guess because he knows I'm also an old dog. Like at one point in time here, he lets go of his sword to grab my sword with two hands and wrest it from me.
That's amazing.
What have we got? So I'm in an okay posture here. I'm leaning forward, good. Slightly athletic stance. It should be crouched, squatted down more athletic stance, but this is fine. Hands are in an okay place. Sword is pointed mostly at him. It could be a little bit lower, but his sword's high, so that's fine. I'm leaning slightly forward. And so the cut comes in on a parry and then come down. Oh, does he renew?
Yeah, he feints, looks like he's gonna do a coupe, cuts to the same side, and then just cuts again to the same side. Yeah, so he feints and does the coupe over.
But does he? No, he's still on the same side of my sword, I think. Yeah, he's still on the same side.
No, he already did the feint and then the coupe. But he has the inside line on your cut. Does he? Do you? Oh no.
I think
no, he doesn't. Okay. Yeah, you get him there.
I don't know if I do. I think that misses. Well, I guess it hits his shoulder. It sails clear past his head, but I guess it hits his shoulder right there. It looks like it might be flat. Well, it can't be because of the crossguard. Oh, you're going to bed already, Panda? It'll be 3:27 tomorrow, I take it? That's rough. Well, I mean, that's only 4 hours, isn't it?
3 of 7 days straight.
Oh, maybe that's what she means. 11 to 8. Is Dustin right? Is it 3 of 7 days straight? Yeah, he's right. Okay. That is rough. 7 days straight is rough.
Yep.
Anyway, where are we at here?
Yeah, so if you go back to his initial action, I think you actually did the right thing there.
Yeah, I think he kind of fucks up here, to be honest.
So
so was that the feint?
That feint.
This one here? Yeah. That's nothing.
So he feints to the outside line, and then the plan is to coupe around, but you don't parry to the outside line and open up your inside line that much.
Yeah, this is hardly a feint right there. And then he comes inside.
Nice,
yeah, good night, Panda. And he comes inside. That doesn't reach me, I don't think. No.
Nope.
And then he pulls back. And I pull back. And then see that his head is open and go for his head. And then he just redoubles into me, I guess.
Yeah.
And just what cut does he throw here?
It's like a weird sort of
Duplaren? Yeah, he's trying
to like.
this is a
Duplaren.
It's
got no blade contact. So.
Well, it starts kind of in blade contact, but I leave the blade. I think he's planning to Duplaren here. I think right here he's like, I'm a Duplaren this guy, and I'm like, I'm just cut this guy because his head's open. And so I leave to cut his head, and then he brings his sword around and Duplaren, because this is the exact Duplaren action right here, right?
Yeah.
Because it's not quite his work because his hands aren't up high enough.
Yeah. They don't have to be, but that is the rotation that you're looking for that side of this work.
But I don't know, I think priority wise, I would have gotten that. That'd have been mine.
Yeah. I mean, you parried and riposted, and he just renewed.
Yeah. I feel better about that pass now. All right, decent posture here.
Actually, the one thing going back to that would have made your counter stronger and probably locked him out. So you go up.
Mm-hmm.
Notice how you go up into your cut as opposed to forward into your cut.
You're saying from here I go up, this up here.
So you retreat, and instead of taking the ground, you just go up.
Yeah, that's true.
And if you had moved in, you probably would have locked out his double.
Yeah, that's probably true. Well, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I think you probably had the right action, but yeah, that's just one of those things. When you go up on that level change like that, you're not really providing yourself any leverage in most circumstances.
So I mostly like my posture here. What was this? Did I do the same thing again?
That one-handed thrust isn't doing anything for you.
Wait, is this reverse or is this forward?
It's reverse? I don't know. It's so hard to tell because people are so often walking backwards fencing as well.
All right, that was reverse because okay, this is forward.
Yeah.
So from right here, I decide to send it. Oh, his sword is down. So his sword is down. His outside is open, but again, it's the same issue of there's no tempo.
There's no tempo
for my action. Also, I come up short.
Yeah, it's short.
Actually, wait. Do I get him here? Look at that flex.
Nope. That's just wobble.
That's flexing right there. Oh, all right.
And not just that, but like it doesn't do anything afterwards, right? Like it doesn't give you any actions after in the game. Like it's not setting you up. What am I trying to say? Like throwing it out there to like make them do something can make sense, but you need to be either pretty quick about it or know that it'll like give you some sort of opening, which as soon as you get back out all the way to that reset range, like it's not going to do anything against somebody like Sean. It probably would against like actual B tier fencers or whatever, but like not like Sean's not going to eat it.
Then right there, he just got a hand hit on me and I make a shitty parry. Well, I attempt to make a parry, but it's shitty and it doesn't work. So that's that, I guess. Posture's definitely better here now, though. This is the one where he takes my sword. No, I guess not. All right, what happened there before this when this kid walks in the way? Why am I backing up?
It's again with that feint to the coupe. So feint to the outside and then coupes around to the inside.
I decided to just back up.
Mm-hmm.
Does this.
Voiding is fine.
Yeah, but look at this step. Look at these steps I'm making. Oh, my head's... Look how far apart. How far apart my feet. This is not a good position to be in.
No. Your balance is not very well centered. You're giving up a lot of mobility there.
It's this way he can come in and still get me anyway, I guess. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what do I do? What do I do here? So he's coming in, I'm backing up. He's coming in, I'm backing up. His cut is short of the head where he wants to put it. And I guess I'm trying to raise my crossguard into it there.
Yeah, you're leading with the hands as opposed to the blade.
And then it hits my hands, it looks like, because I put my hands literally in the way. Like, literally, this cut is going to miss me, and I just put my hands in the way. And then I guess I'm trying to stab him. Maybe I just got a little overzealous, because maybe I see that his cut is missing, and be like, okay, fuck it, I stab. And then also still backing up, though.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, maybe, but you're still in retreat, so it doesn't... I mean, like, maybe it was just like, if I stick the sword out here, he won't keep coming in.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. I was just like, if I can recover and stick the sword out, he won't come. But then he does anyway, because I guess he doesn't like that hand hit. So he comes in. It doesn't
matter. He's just going to Volano you anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, well, no, he comes in and gravels.
Yeah.
This is where this other kid walks through the way. All right. Yeah, he's got the full wrap, I think, right there. Yeah, I try to track him, but I can't. He's got the full wrap, and his sword's free. Why is my other hand on my sword? Why do I have two hands on my sword? Whatever. It's fine. You win some, you lose some, I guess. Kept putting his sword so low. Jesus, what does this full senda do here? He does that, I step back. Man, it looks like I tried to disengage there. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're way out of measure for this action.
Yeah.
You would have needed you almost had an advance and step and lunge, but you probably should have done a gather and then lunge if that was your plan.
Yeah, I should have. Also, I disengage and come back on the same side. I mean, he does move his sword, but yeah, then I just full send this thrust, which also slides down onto his strong.
Yep.
And then obviously is parried. Then I close. I mean, this is fine for me because I like the grapple, so this is still good for me. Right now, this is still good position, good position, good position. I reach up. Oh, he goes for the kick? Motherfucker. Of course. I reach up and get his hands. He kicks me in the groin. I don't even remember this. Because I lock out his sword there. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I don't get it. And he brings his pommel. Oh, no. Yeah, his pommel's way outside my face. He gets my sword too, though. I didn't even realize he did the kick there. Oh, I do get the wrap here, though. Yeah, I get the wrap, but he still has my sword in his hand. But I do have the wrap. I'm pretty okay with this play, other than getting kicked in the balls. Oh, and I just dropped my sword? Oh, that's right. This is where he... Oh, this is what he drops his sword.
Oh, so that he can just re-grab on the...
So he can re-grab the other one, because I've got the wrap here. I guess I didn't cinch the wrap in tight enough.
No, you have the wrap around the pommel of the sword, not around his elbow.
Oh. So he's able to drop his sword, pull his hand out.
Yeah.
And then put 2 on my sword. Yeah, it puts on that I pre-roll add-on. Also, I had 5 viewers a minute ago. Also, you're supposed to be subbed to me. I know, but it doesn't. I can't really turn it off. That's why. That means I've been doing this for over an hour. Yeah. So when I start the stream, I run 3 minutes of ads, so that turns off pre-rolls for an hour. But then after an hour, it turns back on unless I run another ad. Yeah. So yeah, you did the Prime sub, and those expire every month. You have to re-Prime sub every month, which is super annoying. I mean, it's kind of nice because you can then sub to somebody else if you want to. But yeah, each time you Prime sub, it's only for a month. It doesn't auto renew. But oh hey, what's up? We were just talking about your old dog shit you got going on here.
I'm trying to resub to you on Prime. I guess I was like, why am I getting an ad? I thought I was subbed.
I thought that was you. I was like, this looks like Sean's Discord handle.
Yeah. Where are we at here? Do I just full send a fucking one-handed thrust into your attack?
You full send it like having your sword submitted, I'm pretty sure.
That was a feint.
Yeah.
Like here, like look, my sword's extended. And then we're here. I'm like, my sword is I think over yours. Or it goes over. Yeah. I think you're like sending it. Oh, I see what's happening. Because you're thrusting like with your left hand towards my left side. And I'm just thrusting over your sword. Like, because your sword is it's like weaker on that side. Like if you're thrusting to your right, and I'm thrusting over. So it's
I actually remember this one now. This is the one where I was trying to thrust to your outside. So I was trying to thrust over into your right shoulder. But I just fuck up the angle, I guess.
Well, I mean, yeah, because your sword's on the wrong side of his sword.
It is on the wrong side of his sword. Why is it on the wrong side of his sword? Why is it on the wrong side?
I don't know. I don't know.
Like why?
Oh, here's the other thing. RJ, look at your head when you attack. Okay?
Yeah.
So like notice how like even now you're still like leaned backwards.
Yeah.
And then you've never like gone to the attack going forward, right? Like when you attack, at least you should be like leaning a little bit forward at the end of it, right?
Yeah.
Like it's okay to be like kind of upright, but like as you're finishing it, at least you should be backwards, right? So
still trying to figure out why the fuck do I start it here? See, my sword's over yours. On the right side, it's on the right. Oh no, it's under the whole time.
No, yeah, and I mean, like you're also, if you're talking about that, if that's when you start your attack, you're definitely going foot first before sword.
Yeah, which is that's a common issue I have. But like, it looks like my sword's on top here, and these frames looks like my sword's on top.
So the problem is, so your sword's on top at the beginning, but the way that you're attacking, it's impossible for you to attack my outside, right?
Yeah.
Your attack can only go to my inside, which I'm going to parry. Right, like because my sword is down to my right, so like my outside isn't open to your sword.
Yeah, I guess just fucked up the angle there.
Yeah, I don't think you should make a one-handed thrust on the inside.
Well, yeah, no, I didn't mean to. I fucked up the angle.
I know. Yeah, I think it's just impossible to get to the outside in that particular starting position. Like maybe if you fainted first and I like tried to parry, then you could go to the outside or something.
Yeah. And you get me there. I need to learn the circle parry. I cannot circle parry to save my life.
I think part of it is also like you're kind of like you're leaning back and anticipating the like moving backward is going to defend the attack.
Mm-hmm.
Well, those hand hits that come from like directly below. If you're thumb gripped, you're an easy target. You have to be able to turn your hands.
Yeah.
The circle parry won't do anything because the sword's going underneath everything. Anyway.
Yeah. It's like if it's under and your flat is there, there's nothing you can do about that, right? It's like it's just exposed, right? You have to turn to like regular grip, or you have to like bring your hands up and your point down.
Gotcha. You just hacked my shrug here, Sean? Is that what this is?
I don't know. Your stream is late. Yeah, apparently I do.
Yeah, I guess I could stream it in Discord so you guys have it in real time. But yeah, right there.
Oh, no, it's all right. Yeah. Oh, I thought I could make it, but I couldn't. So.
And then I repost into your strong anyway, so I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I think
guess that
this is the one where I cut your hands, and then I don't make my counter parry after hitting you.
Yeah.
Yeah, my sword stuck. So.
It looks like we doubled.
Why miss my head though?
I don't know. That's the second time that's happened. It happens twice.
I think you should hit it there.
I think you move your head there. I think when you go for the cut, your head moves. Same thing again.
You give up so much reach too by being as upright as you are and not moving forward with your upper body into those attacks. You're losing like a half a foot of reach.
What happens here? I watched it twice and still can't figure out what the fuck is happening.
You tried to wrestle, but you didn't hold my sword, so I just chopped you in the head. You just don't have a grip on my sword. Like you like tried to grab, but I think I just turned it so you don't quite have a grip on the sword.
Yeah.
And I chopped you.
Yeah, so I come in. Looks like I'm trying to thrust and you parry, because it's a shitty thrust to begin with.
I don't think you were very dedicated on that thrust anyway, though.
Oh yeah.
It looks like you were setting the thrust up to get into grappling range as opposed to actually sending the thrust.
And I guess it just missed your hand? What the fuck? You guys see this shit?
Just don't get a good. I think you're just not getting a good grip on the sword, and then you're just getting chopped. So.
Yeah, I just don't get the grab somehow.
I mean, that might be also we both have heavy gloves on. It's hard to. Gloves. Yeah, you just don't. I think you just don't quite have the grip on the sword. Yeah. And then I managed to pull it out, and then you're like in this weird position, having gripped.
Yeah. Again, no tempo.
Yeah.
Well, and there's no setup. There's just no setup.
We're just stationary.
Yeah. Damn. What happens here?
Failed circle, like a disengage, and you just get cut under.
Yeah, I think you make some half-hearted attack at parry that dropped in the hand. Like I'm trying to march, I'm doing some type of marching thing, and then you're trying to do a 1-2, I get parried. Your 2 gets parried, and then you get chopped in the head.
Yeah. Yep. Also, I'm not doing what Steve said. I'm not goring you with my horn.
No.
Have you heard this yet?
Well, look, wait. Oh, hey, RJ, pause.
Here?
Pause. No. Go back a little bit more. Like before your go back more. More. Like before your thrust, just go back to before your attempted attack with disengagement.
So here?
Yeah, here's good.
Are you doing more MS Paint work now?
I'm not doing MS. Well, I could do it if you want me to, but like just look at your stance in your face, right? On the attack, you're lean. If you want to actually make it hit, you have to lean forward and send it, right? It's like you're afraid to like fully send it, which is fine to be, but then you should still be upright. Like so, like play the attack from here.
Yep. Like, see, even when I'm standing, like here, where are we here? Where was that?
When your neutral stance just has your head up, I think.
Yeah. See,
maybe it's the mask.
Yeah. See,
but it seems like the rest of your body is like leaning back.
Because like right here, I'm standing straight, right? I'm standing more or less straight here, and my mask is super tilted back. I think my mask just always is tilted back.
Yeah, but your stance is.
I'm not sure that you're straight. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure that you're straight here. It's like you're at an angle to the camera, so it's hard to tell. I'm not convinced that you're straight. Like in the sense of.
But you can see my nose, my mouth, my eyes in there.
Not really.
Like you can see. Well, I can see it. But like this is the
just,
plane of my face. The plane of my face is like here. And
I mean, the mask is definitely tilted back, but I'm more looking at the angle of your hips.
Yeah, hips and your body. Yeah,
and how you're weighted over your legs rather than I'm really looking so much at the mask.
It looks like you're standing on your heels right now, right? Like you're probably slightly backwards. RJ's rage quit.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'm done. Yes, let's go.
Look, let's finish this. I can go to sleep.
I mean, I don't think that that's the problem.
Yeah. I think it's not just that. It's like a symptom of the problem. Like the rest of your body is not forward.
Should I do the rest of the stream like this?
I think that's unnecessary. That's up to you. Yeah. It's your stream, man. It's your VOD. All right, let's get this done. I gotta go to sleep soon.
So. Anyway. This is a decent stance. Kind of. Right?
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's
still more up.
That. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like it's like your upper body, for you to be kind of forward in this position, your like torso would need to be leaned slightly forward.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like just a touch. It's like if you want to stand with your torso upright like that, both your feet would need to be like under you, rather like a little bit more.
Yeah, you have the Derek back leg going, but not the Derek lean going.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like Derek and Kieran and everybody, or all the tall boys, they do that tiptoe on the back foot, but then they also use that to lean themselves forward as opposed to staying upright. So
Gotcha. Then there's just another no tempo send, right?
Yeah. You love that one-handed thrust way too much.
And I get smacked in the face for it. Oh, wait, does that not connect? That certainly does.
Maybe. Oh, I think my chop to your head definitely connects.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think the first one does, but the second.
Let's try to.
Oh my god.
All right, now I think it's time to rage quit. Jesus.
What's it, rage quit? You just ran you.
Did you guys see this, Sean?
What?
Look at this.
I was watching. I don't know. That's what it felt like every pass. I don't know. It's like, why did you pointlessly run and get parried, chopped, and then miss your afterblow to my head? Like not even hitting the afterblow.
It's so much worse though because it's just so much worse because because like it starts. Where does it start? It starts back further than this, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How could
it starts here? Look at this. All right, so I start the action. Where's this action? Where do I start? I start here. So from right here, From this frame, I decide the best course of action is to appel and then full send the thrust.
Yes.
At this range.
That appears to be the choice that you've made.
Actually, that doesn't seem so bad from this range. It seems almost doable here.
No, you're at absolute wide measure. There's like
you're in like no way. You need like a advanced lunge or advanced lunge. We're quite far.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So yes, that's the appel and then just the full send on the thrust, which obviously misses. And then just eat it to the ribs. Oh, I do try to parry, I guess. Yeah. I just whiff the parry. Oh no, I'm renewing. I'm renewing. I'm not parrying. I'm renewing.
You're renewing, and it goes into my strong after I hit you in the ribs. That was an interesting choice of techniques.
Yeah, that was just that was eyes closed fencing, is what we call that. I think at this point we were both just tired. At least I was. You can see I'm visibly tired here in that pass.
I'm tired too. It's like the gym is so humid.
Yeah.
Even with the AC on these days.
Yeah, it's been super humid the past few practices.
Yeah. I think it's been like that this whole summer, honestly.
All right, Mike taught me a new recovery for the one-handed thrust.
How about that one?
Isn't that just the same?
No, that time I thrust you with the flankinade. That's the repost was different. I thrust you in the hip.
Oh, you just want to see your cool repost again. I see.
Yeah, your action was the same. It was.
Yeah, it was the same. No tempo. The free thrust with no tempo.
To the outside line one-handed.
Yeah. And then the one after was the same. Also, it was just same high cut to the hands.
Wait, where is it? Did I go back too far?
Yeah.
No, I think you went forward now.
I think it's this next one.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure it was.
No, I must have gone forward.
Oh,
no, I'm pretty sure you got it forward, yeah.
I guess I hit the wrong key.
That's alright.
I guess I'm still not used to this keyboard.
Oh, get the hands.
Oops.
Horrible double. I think my thrust is a little bit better, but you definitely get me in the shoulder.
Yours is better, but...
Yeah. You definitely get me in the shoulder, though.
What am I doing here? I'm like hooking?
I think you hooked me in the shoulder or something. Yeah. Oh, how do you...
I don't know.
That's actually like, how's that even possible as a place to double me?
I don't know. Let's see. So we come in, and you're sending the thrust here. You have the find. Yeah, so you come in and find and send the thrust. I think I'm trying to disengage.
Sort of I think you're trying to disengage, and your sword kind of like whips under my arm and then thrust me like in the shoulder or something.
Underneath the armpit, it looks like.
Yeah, here. Yeah, I think you're hitting. But what is it hitting? It must be under the armpit.
I think it's under the armpit. Yeah. Yeah, it's right under your armpit.
R.I.P.
So that must just be me getting lucky, I think. Because I don't think that's an attack for me. I think that's just a disengage.
No, I think I ran into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. R.I.P. It happens. Still dead. So. I think that's your best hit on me.
No, you hit me there. I didn't hit you.
On that one. Well, maybe I hit myself using your sword, I guess.
Wait, what? What are you saying? You're saying I hit you here?
No, not here. No. I was talking about the thrust one still.
Oh, the thrust one still? Gotcha.
Yeah, that one I just the one that we just saw, I just feigned
Yeah, you just kendo cut, right? Yeah. Did I go forward again instead of back?
Looks like it, yeah.
Why do I keep doing that? All right, whatever.
You ready for that kick again?
Yeah. I was like, if this thrust doesn't hit, Arjun's gonna try to wrestle me, so I'm gonna have to kick him in the balls.
That's funny.
Oh, yeah.
It's just I find in longsword it's so awkward because you always end up so high, but you can't go to the. It's not like in rapier or saber or small sword where you can go to the low line and cover yourself. Like the longsword equipment is so awkward, so you can't attack them on the low line. So the only thing you can do is kick them, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the key takeaways here are tempo for the one-handed thrust, lean forward, smaller steps.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the three main things.
Yeah, I think so. I think those are the key takeaways.
There's a couple other things, like being more committed on attacks and things like that Steve and I were working on. But and like point more towards your neck, throat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or if you want to hold the point up, then align the edge, right?
Nah, I don't want to hold the point up. I want to just fix my posture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, like when you're pairing to the hands, like you have to get out of thumb grip probably because the thumb you can't really parry your hands well thumb grip.
Yeah, you have to like cross it one way or the other to do it.
Yeah, I think we'll have to figure that out another time. I think I'm gonna focus on the posture stuff first. Once I get the posture stuff fixed, then we can work about that shit.
Posture, tempo. Like consider having any tempo for the win.
Literally any tempo. Well, this thing is like I'm so used to like tournament mode and like fencing like other people where like you can when you're out of measure you can get a free one-handed thrust just to screw with them. Like a lot of times it'll work in tournaments if I'm actually out of measure because like a lot of times people won't be prepared and so they won't be able to close quick enough and so I can recover faster than they can close to attack me. And it's like it's nice just like it like if I come into a tournament into a match and I lead with the one-handed thrust from out of measure, from out of their measure anyway, it keeps them on their toes for the rest of the match. And so I've gotten used to doing that. And so because of that, I've stopped looking for tempos. I've just been looking for openings to put the thrust in, and I just need to remember to look for an actual tempo. Yeah,
consider having tempo. That'd be nice.
Yeah,
tempo is it's a good idea.
See, Sean, I've only been considering attacking the open line. I haven't been considering taking a tempo.
There's so many things to consider in that saying. Yeah. Well, I guess it's better to attack the open line than the close line.
That's true. That's also true. So, all right. Should I pull up another video or are we done?
I'm all set. I gotta
go sleep. I'm done as well. I got work.
I think I am too. This has been 2 hours at this point, so I think that's good for the footage review here. Yeah. So thank you all for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, I have some more.
I don't think there's anyone watching. There's not anyone watching.
There's 3 people. Well, I'm recording it for YouTube, so I'm gonna stop recording now.